Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Rams are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Darren Waller for the touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It's 3rd and 4.
All right, get up, bro.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's a close game early on. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Back to the air once more on second down. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's in! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be taken down
Flat routes.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Come on, flat route. Flat route.
Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Burrows from out of the gun here on third down.
Missed it.
Brought in. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Okay, ready? Ready? 72 for Wolves.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. It is second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
First down.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll get him behind his blockers and get forward for number 3. Parsons Messenger there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll let this go. Toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Let's go.
One final throw before the break. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Brian Dawkins. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Ready. Hawk 7.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
To his big target, Trey McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Huck brings it in left side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Throwing now from the gun. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Going to take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
19, Tiger, 19.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the Rams are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Los Angeles.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Handoff here, up the middle. Good blocking, and he's in. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Rams. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Now, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already.
To the goal line and ins. Tyreek Hill has a touchdown. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Sanders is good. And his guys move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26
It's
yards.
a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 6 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. He'll get this out wide, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, Rams.
60 Bisons. Street. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run here. And he's going to have another first down as he's able to dive beyond the marker. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Ready.
Here we go. First and goal.
Pack the 60. Pack the. Ready. Reno. Coconut. Snap.
Here's Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the time.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Home team, 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
60 Eagles, go! Go!
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tariq Woolen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Here comes second down.
18 cop drops. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
36 yards.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the
Now
play.
the offense will
Second
use their
and
3rd
10
and final
at the
timeout.
30-yard line.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Brings up third and
Here's a great
1.
example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Brian Dawkins. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30.
Ooh, that man. Ooh, that man.
This guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes
Great
up
game,
for
though, bro.
it
That was a
in
good game for real.
experience. You're not going to be able to do
Just
a
got
lot
greedy
of
at the
things
end.
to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home. They were right.